Whoever drinks water from Canaletes Fountain on La Rambla Street is destined to return one day to Barcelona. That's what our tour guide told us. And even though he technically could not return to Barcelona since he lived here, he was thirsty and invited us to join him for a drink. I was all in. But my wife wasn't too sure she was going to drink from an outdoor public spigot.
Okay, here, babe, take a
until the thought occurred that if she didn't drink, I might come back to Barcelona without her. We had finally made it to Barcelona, a city we had yearned to visit for a long time.
Both sides for cool. You see Rivoli, Rambla over there.
And now here we are, taking a stroll down the most famous street in Barcelona,
all along the
La Rambla.
So basically we just come...
It goes by a few other names like Las Ramblas and Rambla de Canaletes, after the Canaletes Fountain.
Palau de la Virreina.
It runs nearly 1 mile through the heart of the city. It's the busiest and most populated street in Barcelona, and it is filled with action, day and night. One Spanish poet famously said that La Rambla is the only street in the world that he wished would never end. You get a sense that pedestrians and street vendors rule this street, although cars travel on either side of the road. Around this time, our guide decided to veer off the main corridor and take us into a section of town known as Barcelona's Gothic quarter.
Well, it's older, but yeah, the oldest part of the city is in this.
Our sense of adventure began to soar as it felt like we were traveling back through the ages.
We're in the Gothic area.
The Gothic quarter is also Barcelona's historic district. This is where the Romans laid claim to the land and built their first settlement. Some of those ancient remains are still present today in the Gothic quarter, along with so many Gothic buildings and busy cafes, boutiques, and shops. Every step took us further back in history and deeper into the rich heritage and spirit of Spain. And just like that, someone started to play one of our favorite love songs. And that's when the magic of Barcelona truly took hold. The square seemed more alive now with this beautiful music filling the air. The moment beckoned me to embrace the one who has always got my back and is always by my side.
How romantic.
And now I know she'll drink from a fountain just because I did. And I also know that we're both bound to make sure now that Canaletes Fountain keeps its promise to us, that we'll come back to Barcelona.